Hello and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV with me, Meoni. Today we're looking at the special site that was updated today, the 12th of August 2022, with some new juicy information. This is hot on the tail of a letter from a producer live part 72 that featured a lot of information about Island Sanctuary and a lot of new stuff. As you can see on a special site, which will be linked in the description of this video, the first section to be updated is the challenges section. We have a couple of new images and things like that. It says, after a battle hard fought, order has been restored to Asphoddelos. However, the inner circles of Pandemonium remain in the grip of a mysterious force, and the remaining warders are nowhere to be found. You and your allies steel yourselves to press forward, but what awaits in those unknown depths may shake even the most steadfast resolve. The first image then, as you can see, indicates the characters that we know thus far. The second of which, as we probably already know now, is La Habrea. Look at the background of this though, with the various all the plant life that's glowing around. We've got Venus sort of flytrap type things over here, glowing corn or something, like stuff that looks like foxgloves, some green oozy stuff. Yes, a lot of people are liking La Habrea's look. I suppose that's certainly a thing. We've also got this female character here, I presume, that's my presumption, with this interesting haircut, with arms that kind of remind me of Carnage or Venom sort of coming out the side. Definitely Carnage, with one of them being this big, grotesque alien creature with lots of teeth, and the other just this very strange wing. Some kind of experiment. Horrible, absolutely horrible, and I can't wait to see what that fight's like. Then we have this tree, which presumably is one of the bosses, I would imagine. It kind of reminds me of, you know, in the Titania fight, those giant treants that you fight as ads, but more deformed. They've got lots of Cthulhu-esque eyes, mouths everywhere, big maws, lots of roots, and this kind of like female character sort of stuck in the middle there with lanterns with teeth on them. Teeth lanterns, yes, that's enough to make you be afraid of every festival ever that has those. And then we have this image, which is probably going to be the most popularized image and the one we'll use as a thumbnail for this video. This is the brand new Savage, presumably Savage raid gear. There does seem to be some confusion whether or not this is the normal mode gear as well, but a lot of people are speculating that this is the Savage only version of it, which glows. As you can see on these sets, we have one of each role here. From left, obviously, we have that beautiful caster set over here. This is beautiful. I love the fire that's purple. I kind of wish that this was the normal mode stuff as well, which presumably won't have the glows, but it's even more reason to do the Savage content. The last time I saw gear sets that looked this good was a very long time ago. They're definitely like ultimate quality of visuals. These visual effects are beautiful, and to have the armor the same way. You see off of the tanks as well as the Dragoon here, like the maiming stuff, there seems to be this purple like energy coming off, like ponytail energy. That's really cool. Very, very cool. Seems to be specifically tanks and maiming. We've got scouting over here. We've got aiming. We've got our little, our monks down here. And then we have our healers in the center. I'm not sure about the healer gear. I'll have to see it in much better resolution where it's not being overshadowed by these, which are clearly the better looking of those sets. Very nice set. I want to know more. Please give me info. Thanks. And that's pretty much it for the update on Abyssos, which is coming in 6.2, the second tier of raiding. Then if we go down, of course, we just have the typical stuff we had last time. Nothing really new apart from that, apart from on the media section. We have the new trailer, which was added today. Definitely go watch that if you've not seen it. And all of those images in higher resolution than we had before. At least, yeah. Did we have this? I don't think we had that image before, actually. I'm not sure why that wasn't listed. But that's one of the bosses from the Criterion dungeons. Interesting. Well, and obviously, oh no, those are new. I must have missed a section. Hold on a minute. Did I miss the section? I must have. Is it somewhere under the challenges section? Oh, there is. Okay, the trials here. It says secret. At long last, the warriors of light arrives in the void, and in the endless dark, they shall encounter a terrible new foe. So probably the four fiends, right? Ah, yeah, here we go. There is actually a section on variant dungeons. The Sildan Subterrane. Okay, I stand corrected. A request from a certain someone in Uldar has you packing your adventuring gear and descending once more into the underground waterways of Sildir. And, yeah, it's got 2 images. We've seen these before in the live letter. Looking pretty cool. It is obviously underneath Uldar and that sort of direction. And the Criterion dungeons specifically have this picture, which is the rat boss that you can actually get a mount of if you do all of the story sections, if I remember correctly, in this mode, in variant mode. It says, whereas variant dungeons are casual, story-based experiences which can be completed by solo players, Criterion dungeons will challenge a party of 4 adventurers with battles of punishing difficulty. Criterion dungeons are available in 2 difficulty levels and impose unique rules and restrictions, such as limiting character resurrections. Assemble a band of trustworthy comrades to overcome every obstacle and explore every corner of a subterrane. This image is fantastic, by the way, of the rat boss, like the king of the rats. Amazing stuff. As you can see, there's like the brush mechanic that you might have seen from a dungeon, and the water mechanic that you've probably seen from a certain Alliance raid as well. You can also see in that exact image some gear as well. Look at that. I think this is the dungeon gear. Very cool stuff. I'm not sure about this sword though. That looks badass. Is that a crafted sword or is that a dungeon sword? Absolutely beautiful. Look at that Reaper weapon as well. Holy moly. Lots to analyze from that. But I think actually that is it for the updates. Yeah, that is the updates. So you can go and look at the media and of course the new trailer if you wish to. But yeah, I certainly think that 6.2 is going to be one of the craziest patches I've ever played, especially with Island Sanctuary confirmed for 6.2 and not 6.25 now. That's one of the biggest and most amazing features of this, but there is so much in this patch. It's going to be very difficult for people to burn out that quickly. Definitely take your time when a patch comes out and enjoy it. But yeah, that gear looks absolutely shit hot, doesn't it? I cannot wait for that. Anyway, much love, link in the description, and I'll see you all next time. Let me know what you think about the armor set. I know a lot of you will probably hate this. Who knows?